Well, I'm Will McFarlane, and I'm going to sit here and talk to you about some of these great little JHS pedals that I use in my studio work and live, but mostly in the studio. And I'm going to take you through them, how I use them. I'm pretty simple. I get paid for what I leave out 90% of the time. And I use compression, my first thing I'm going to start with here. The guitar, through my little Princeton here, sounds pretty nice anyway. But when you just add just a touch of compression, it sort of tightens things up and also makes me realize that if I get excited and I really spank one, I'm not going to hurt the engineer. The difference in holding a note, for example, if I were going to go a nice long simple note like that, if I hit the compressor, sort of blooms, especially if you add a little bit of overdrive, you know. People that I super admired when I was real young, like Lowell George's slide playing was just really, you know, he had this thing that would happen. He'd be able to hold these clean notes forever, and I wondered what it was, and that was compression. And actually, if I want to rock a little bit more, you know, the Moonshine is a great, you know. Love that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, who doesn't? I hope. And the Moonshine, I guess I've had one now several years. I've just gotten so used to it, slide tone. It's that Lowell thing, you know, to me. I still like to hear my fingers, you know, I don't like it to get too buzzy. I've got this Princeton on 2.5, it's just a freak and it sounds great, and so I don't always want anything to color it. I really like things to maybe just bump it up, maybe sound like I've just turned the amp up a couple of numbers, you know? And the Morning Glory's great for that, I gotta say. But if you like your amp and you like your guitar, this is what you need. Apparently this Milkman pedal, that's got a great little slap on it. I mean, that's just the sound of early rock and roll. And then to add a little overdrive, a little hate in the game, you know what I mean? In getting into effects, the main thing is to me, what do you hear in your soul? What, you know, everybody's fingerprints are different. Like, you know, there are a lot of guitar players I like, and I'll notice they use this particular pedal, but I'll get that pedal and it just isn't my touch for some reason. Eventually have to be true to what you hear in your own ear and not be a slave to, well, so-and-so uses this pedal, I'm gonna use it, even if every time I hit it, I don't feel like I'm myself, you know, which could happen easily. That's why there's so many options. They should serve you as opposed to you serving them and being at the mercy of them.